This week's episode of Open House Chicago is presented in cooperation with Prudential Rubloff.
I'm Connie DeVee, and this is Open House Chicago. This week on Tips of the Trade, bold color statements that break boundaries.
When it comes to color, less is never more.
And on to the rescue, George helps little Katie get the big girl room of her dreams.
If you could have anything in this room, what would you want? What would you want me to do for you?
And in square feet, we travel to the northwest suburbs for a look inside the Lux Life in Libertyville. And our partners at Prudential Rubloff have tips on resale trends in the North Shore.
Values are directly tied to proximity to the beautiful Lake Michigan.
Welcome to Open House. Whether you're buying, selling, redesigning, or just dreaming, we've got you covered. Today I'm coming to you from 1545 West Altgeld in Chicago's Lincoln Park neighborhood. This 5-bed, 3.5-bath home near the corner of Southport and Wrightwood is the quintessential Chicago home. Its open floor plan makes for easy entertaining, being it large or small. The property also features a lower-level rec room complete with a gym and guest bath. The listing includes a 2.5-car garage and a landscape garden for $1.149 million. Now on Tips of the Trade, we catch up with two different designers, both setting a tone with bold interiors. Whether with shades of pink and blue or simply black and white, these experts are ready to show off their true colors.
Hi, I'm John Raney.
And I'm James Richardson, and together we own Civility Design, based here in Chicago.
Today, what we want to do is take you inside of one of our most favorite projects. It's full of color, and you'll learn that when it comes to color, less is never more. When you have a large room that you've divided into multiple use areas, unify them with the wall color, but think outside of the box. It doesn't have to be a beige. In this particular case, this great, brilliant blue serves as a neutral. Yes, blue can be a neutral, and it's a soft aqua color, which allows the rest of the colors to pop. We encourage all of our clients to incorporate at least one conversation piece within the space. Obviously, this room has many conversation pieces, but which one has the loudest voice in this conversation? The pair of custom silk settees.
Art comes in many different shapes, forms. You can find art anywhere. Our client had a collection of vintage 1940s mannequins. We updated them, lacquered them white, put them in our dining room. It becomes a dinner party.
Since the dining room here is a more contained and intimate space, you can follow some rules. We usually don't like to follow rules. We usually bend them till they snap. But what you can do here is follow the 60-30-10 rule. And what that means is you want to primarily use 60% of one color. In this case, it was the pink. 30% is a secondary color, which is the white that we have in the carpeting and the molding. And then we wanted that pop of color, 10%. In here, we incorporated red. Okay, so you can see we design with a lot of impact, but that's so that you'll live your life with a lot of impact.
Our philosophy has always been live better, work better, play better, be better, all through the use of bold design.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Worth, co-founder of Leo Designs, a Chicago-based interior design firm. I feel really strongly that your home should be a direct reflection of who you are, and in a sense, tell a story to your guests. You're in my home today because I want to show you how I took a lifelong affinity of the colors black and white and translated it into my 100-year-old gray stone. Right now you're in my living room, and if you love black and white as much as I do, I strongly encourage you to deal with your canvas first. By canvas, I mean your flooring and your wall surfaces. Naturally, I stained my floors glossy black, but then I also painted my walls, ceilings, and moldings ivory. I don't feel that you need to use a lot of color or pattern to be bold. In my case, I painted my antique furnishings white and upholstered them in black velveteen fabric. I really like the effect that has, because by using the same fabric, these two pieces really relate well to each other. Just because you may be a minimalist does not mean that your room needs to appear sterile. In this room, I have mainly all white furnishings, but I accent that with silver pieces, crystal light fixtures, and mirrors. Here's another really great idea To keep your theme going, paint the inside of your furnishings or cabinetry a fun color. Right now you're in my library, and this is the most dramatic room in my home because it is all black. And I can get away with that because I use several different finishes. As you can see, I've housed many of my books in my library, and they mean a lot to me. I think it's wonderful when you use one color because it really helps your possessions stand out. Okay, so I might just have a bit of a secret. I do enjoy incorporating some color in my home. But you know what? The main point is, whether you're choosing a neutral color palette or a bold color, it truly doesn't matter because both choices can be equally dramatic.
Still ahead on Square Feet, we're off to the near north side for a peek inside this contemporary Chicago townhome. And later on to the rescue, George has big plans for a tiny cancer survivor.
I feel that we can definitely totally change the room, even without knocking any walls down.
Welcome back to Open House Chicago, your look at the country's most luxurious homes and design. Now on our first Square Feet, we head to the near north neighborhood for a look around a contemporary townhome with classic accents. Designer Robert Ashworth gives us the tour.
Hi, I'm Robert Ashworth, and on behalf of the homeowners and myself, I'd like to welcome you to 1019 North Dearborn. Designed by Booth Hanson Architects and built in 2008, this 4,600 square foot home features modern contemporary architecture, but it still has a single family traditional home feel. As we come upstairs to the second level, we are now in the main living space of the townhome. This level includes a family room, a kitchen, the living room, and dining room. The clients are great cooks. They love to entertain. They will have dinner parties for 14. They've had huge gatherings for 60. It's really quite an amazing space with hardwood flooring throughout, 10-foot ceilings. It flows, and it just really fits the overall concept of living in this actual space. One of the things I really enjoyed while working on this project with the homeowners was the ability to incorporate all their beautiful period antiques, lighting, and artwork with all their contemporary pieces. Love the chandelier. The chandelier is just outstanding. The wall sconces, the girandelles, all juxtaposed with their contemporary furnishings and mixed with their antique dining table, their antique sideboards, etc. Here we are in the kitchen. This truly is a gourmet's kitchen. The kitchen features custom cabinetry, granite countertops, full-height backsplashes, a Sub-Zero double freezer and refrigerator, double wall ovens, a 6-burner cooktop, wine storage. Here we are in the family room. This is where the homeowners do all of their living. It's really a great place to relax, watch TV, and this whole room is designed around how the clients live. Some of the really cool features in the family room are this table. It's actually an antique piece. We added a glass top to it. It's kind of fun with the very contemporary furniture that the clients have. Also, one of my favorite things in this room is the area rug. It's a custom area rug. It's got a great contemporary feel, but it brings the outside in. And since we have the terrace right out here, it just really all flows. Here we are on the 3rd floor. The elevator that I just stepped out of serves all 4 floors. We are now on the master floor suite. As you can see, the clients love blue. Working with blue can be a lot of fun. All the colors are really a grayed out blue. There's no primary blues, and so basically it was a play of textures incorporating all their beautiful period antiques with this fabulous shades of blue. I'm standing in front of the 4th floor terrace, another great aspect of this townhome. The clients use the terrace 3 seasons. They use it spring through fall, and they actually grow vegetables out here, so it's like having your own little mini garden here in the city. It was a pleasure working with the homeowners and helping them design their home. I had a lot of fun working on this project, and I hope you enjoyed today's tour.
Coming up, we head to the burbs for more hot properties, including North Shore news from our experts at Prudential Rubloff. And still ahead, George helps a deserving little girl feel all grown up.
What do you say we snoop around and see if there are any other projects we can tackle while we're here?
Welcome back to Open House Chicago. I'm Connie DeVee. For this week's Real Estate of Mind, I traveled to Winnetka for advice on buying and selling on the North Shore. Today I'm in this grand 6-bedroom, 8.2 bath estate in Winnetka, Illinois. It's just one of the many fine homes listings with Prudential Rubloff. And now I'm being joined by Michael Pearson, company president and chairman.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Well, in previous weeks, we spoke a lot about the market trends in Chicago. Today, we're in the North Shore. So what's so unique about the properties here?
The North Shore is a lot about the lakefront. Values are directly tied, in many cases, to proximity to the beautiful Lake Michigan and the shorefront. But we're also seeing some trends with houses on the North Shore this year with the more difficult economy and the more difficult housing market that we've been in. People aren't buying as big of houses as they were in the past. They're happy to have beautiful estates, but maybe not as many square feet as what we've seen in the past. That being the case, we have seen on the North Shore this year a much improved market.
So it's not just exclusive to luxury listings here on the North Shore, right?
Not at all, Connie. As a matter of fact, there's wonderful diversity of housing on the North Shore, and you'll be pleasantly surprised in the market if you're a first-time buyer what you can buy in many of these northern suburb and northwest communities and North Shore communities. There's diversity of housing from estates to condominiums to smaller starting houses. You'll find wonderful housing opportunities in all price points along the North Shore of Chicago.
So if you're looking to buy a home in the North Shore, what are the top 3 things people should be looking at and paying attention to?
The 3 things that I would recommend to a buyer is, 1, make sure you have your financing lined up. You want to be a credit-worthy and good-to-go buyer as you go out and know exactly what you can spend in the marketplace. Second thing is that you certainly want to work with a real professional in the brokerage community, and certainly doing your homework about that will lead you to a real quality agent who can help you in the marketplace. Third thing is, as you start to go look at quality properties, if you go to rubloff.com, we have high-resolution photography on all of our listings and all the listings that are out there in the marketplace. I think I would advise you to really look at that photography and narrow down your search specifically to the properties that meet your needs, and then get out there and start looking.
Well, that's all really great advice, Michael. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Connie.
Still ahead on the show, luxury living from this 6-bedroom estate in Libertyville. And George renovates a nursery, turning it into a bedroom for a big girl.
I'm so glad that you brought your design expertise to this rescue, because as you can see, we need a lot of help.
Welcome back to Open House. On this week's Square Feet, we head to northwest suburban Libertyville. Homeowner Chris Partain invites us inside her 6-bedroom stone estate, listed for just under $2.5 million. Hi, my name is Chris Partain, and you're at 404 Forest Lane in Libertyville. I'm going to show you around my house today. Here in the foyer, when we were putting it in, we decided to put the sundial in the circular, which matches what we did above the chandelier. When we were deciding on a front door, I was looking and couldn't find anything that I really liked until I spotted this door. I absolutely love the roundness of the door because it matches so many of the archways throughout the house. To the right of the foyer is the formal living room, one of our favorite places to entertain guests.
We also have the only wooden fireplace in the home. Another reason why I like my sunroom is I can look out at our almost acre of land that we have here right in the middle of Libertyville, as well as the beautiful lake beyond. When guests come into our dining room, they're always astounded at the beauty of the crystal chandelier, but what lies above it is the real beauty. Our coffered ceiling, which is boxed in with crown molding. This is the hub of the home. The kitchen is where I spend almost all of my time. Here at the Long Island is where we have breakfast and lunch. And right across is our eating area where we can seat up to 12 people. And beyond that is our screened-in porch. We use that during the summer almost every night. Having kids in sports, we always seem to have pasta parties here. This long counter was absolutely perfect for buffet-style eating. The reason why we situated the master bedroom in this part of the house was so that we could take advantage of the beautiful views of the lake. The master bedroom has a beautiful barreled ceiling, this stone fireplace, and a sliding door which leads you right out onto the balcony. Here in the master bath, we have double sinks, as well as a soaking tub and a double shower behind me. But my favorite part is this beautiful tiling that we had put in. Here in the lower level is where the entertainment begins. We have an area for billiards, a full-service bar, an area for gaming, and a place for just hanging out on the couch. We also have a workout area, and to top it all off, our theater, which seats 9. Thank you so much for joining me on a tour of my home today. I hope you enjoyed it.
After the break on Open House Chicago, 10 years. I know. When Open House continues. Welcome back to Open House Chicago. Now, George Oliphant helps out Katie Hansen, a 3-year-old cancer survivor who has been begging her parents for a big girl bedroom. But due to costly chemo, they just haven't had the funds to do it. So we sent George to the rescue.
There are 4 of us in our family. There's Rob and I, and then we have 2 children, Kevin, who's 5, and Katie, who's 3. Katie has a condition called neurofibromatosis, and this condition has caused her to grow tumors on her brain and on her spinal cord. The tumors on her brain, in particular the one in her optic nerve, has caused her to lose all of the vision in her left eye.
Well, we originally wanted to be considered for this for Katie's sake. She's been going through a lot this year with chemotherapy. And in addition to that, her room is an old room. It needs some updating.
She really wants it to be a girl's room.
Hi, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, Rob?
Yeah, George.
George.
Hi, I'm Kim. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Kim. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
How are you, Katie? Hi, Katie. Well, I know that you guys were told that I was coming here kind of just to scout it out, but that's not the truth. We are coming to rescue you. Yeah. If you could have anything in this room, what would you want? What would you want me to do for you?
Paint.
Paint? I can do that. What is your favorite thing in this room?
Pink, pink, pink.
Pink, pink, pink. Okay, I think I know what color to start with.
I think.
To help me tackle this project, I run into my friend Eamon Roche from Round Table Builders. Thanks for being here.
Hey, good to be here, George.
Good to have you on the rescue.
All right.
So I figured I would take you around, show you Katie's bedroom, show you the house, and we'll see what we can do for him.
Great.
All right?
Let's do it.
Let's check it out. I'm thinking the bones of the room are good. There's not a lot structurally we can do, but I feel that we can definitely totally change the room even without knocking any walls down.
I agree. We do have a nice western aspect here. We're getting good light. It's the middle of the day.
Right.
But we really just have one light source.
Yeah.
Which kind of stinks. So I'd love to think about lighting. And I know that we talked about her health.
Right.
I'd love to take this carpet out just because it's really impossible to truly clean it.
Right.
And then we
Agreed.
could do a nice hardwood floor in here.
All right, so what do you say we snoop around and see if there are any other projects we can tackle over here?
Let's find them.
Okay. So what do we have in here? Ooh, jackpot.
Wow.
This is the picture of dysfunction.
This is, I would have to say, the worst would-be master bathroom. I think we have to do it.
It's time to start breaking things. Unfortunately, we're not done. We still got a lot more to do. Doreen Chambers, the one and only.
Hi there, George. How are you?
Doing terrific. I am so glad that you brought your design expertise to this rescue because, as you can see, we need a lot of help.
From here, it can only get better.
Watch your back. It's a nice mirror. So although Katie's only going to be to here right now,
Right now,
one
but
day...
she's going to be able to have the full-on view. Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Whew. All of the projects are wrapping up. I can't wait for the family to see it, especially Katie.
Oh boy.
Yes.
You ready?
I gotta get even somewhere.
Look at him.
Hey! Hey! Whoa!
Hi, so ready?
Are you ready to see your new room?
Yeah. Our new bathroom.
Oh my!
Wow. That shower's incredible.
Holy cow.
Oh
Wow.
my!
Wow.
It's like a new beginning for her and a new beginning for us, and it gives new meaning to this bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
It
Aww.
does.
1, 2,
3.
and there you go, Katie!
Thank you. My closet.
Your closet. Yeah, you want to see your closet?
There really are no words to express how you feel when someone is giving you this gift, you know, of time and effort and labor. Really, it leaves me speechless.
Yeah, it really does. It takes maybe an experience like this with what happened to Katie and realize how much people really care and how much people want to do to help out. And all they need is to be given a chance, and they go, you know,
Above
off the
and
hook.
beyond.
Oh, yeah, way above and beyond. It's just overwhelming.
It's amazing.
It really is overwhelming.
Thank you.
I love my job.
That's all for this episode of Open House Chicago. Thanks for stopping in. I'm Connie DeBee. Join us next week for more top properties and design.